I've had this song stuck in my head for the last couple of weeks, and because it was on the end of a mix of songs that I found on the internet years ago, I didn't know what it was. It was a great song, just a very good mix, but it was an hour-long mix and I'd lost the track list. But it's been stuck in my head, and I thought, I've got to go out and buy this album because it's such a great song. I found out what it is, and I should tell you so it can get stuck in your head as well. Okay? This song is called Watching Over You, and it's by Seabound, and I shall put a link after this video. Go listen to it. Also, you'll find in my YouTube section, my playlists, there is a music playlist which has also got this track in it somewhere, and other stuff that is worth listening to. So, yeah. Oh, to be a Harley Street knee surgeon in the riot season. Supposing for a moment that there is a God, and that when they say he's infinite, they're right. He would only have to be infinite in one dimension to actually claim the title. It's fundamentally wrong to punish the poor more than the rich for the same crime. Therefore, it's fundamentally wrong to use a punishment that can only be inflicted on the poor because only the poor can make use of a particular service that they rely on, whereas the rich don't. As such, it's fundamentally wrong to turf out onto the street a council house tenant because their son was involved in the rioting, when there's a millionaire whose daughter was involved in the rioting who's going to get off scot-free. This leaves two possible solutions. Either A, rescind the order to chuck out the parents, or the single parent of one of the rioters, from her council house, or burn down the house of the millionaire whose daughter was rioting. The head of anti-terrorism for the UK is the Chief Constable of the Metropolitan Police. For some reason, the Chief Constable of the London Metropolitan Police is chosen by the people, well, is chosen, or can be at least kicked out by, the Mayor of London. The Mayor of London is chosen by the people of London. So, in other words, the police head of counter-terrorism can be kicked out by an appointee of the people of London, and the person that they chose to do this because he was quite funny, so they thought he'd be a great mayor. But this guy is now in charge of counter-terrorism for the whole country, in effect. The people of London get to say whether you get terrorists or not. Is that right? Boris Johnson, the Mayor of London, has the power to effectively remove the head of the Metropolitan Police. That's what happened to the last but one. he got removed because Boris Johnson didn't like him. I'm being attacked by a piece of fluff. It's irrelevant. The fluff, not. But anyway, he got. I hear on the news today that Brad Pitt has started filming in Glasgow for a zombie movie. Now, the only question for me really is, did the director of the movie have someone say to him, "We want you to do a zombie movie," and he instantly thought Glasgow? Or did the director of the movie go to Glasgow and instantly think zombies? I wandered down to my local enchanted forest the other day, and there was a strange, mysterious man there, as there tends to be in strange, mysterious enchanted forests. And he was standing there, he was doing this all over the place. And I asked him why. Not quite so bluntly, it was more sort of, "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing?" Because with strange, mysterious people, it pays to be polite. And he's sitting there doing this and goes, "Well," he says, "you know how if you say you don't believe in fairies, one dies?" I said, "Yes." "Well," he says, "that's bollocks. This is the only way to really get them." Many of you may have heard the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and yes, I know it's out of season, but I start designing Christmas cards at this point in the year. Many of you may have heard the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and wondered why is they picked on Rudolph for having a red, shiny nose. I mean, a nose that actually glows, that's really cool, yeah? Well, you see, here's the secret. What they don't tell you is that once Christmas is out the way and all those deliveries, the rest of the year the reindeers are in fact secret ninjas, and Rudolph keeps blowing their cover. I know one is not meant to pat and make a fuss of guide dogs for the blind, because it confuses them or something. And I don't, but they really should try to breed guide dogs that aren't quite so cute. Okay, so that's everything ready to start work on airbrushing the canvas for my sister's birthday present, the spider picture I showed you a while back. Now just take everything to the kitchen and get going. Did I say kitchen? I meant my studio with water. Definitely. I don't know if any of you remember on my DeviantArt account a prop I created for when I was doing Morris and his Educated Rodents, basically an extra large book of Mr. Bunzy, which was done on sort of canvas-like material, and basically canvas is proving as tricky to work with as that stuff. It's still coming out okay though, and in fact I'm rather liking the effect. It does mean, however, I have to keep stopping to allow it to dry, which is an absolute pain in the neck, and it uses up more paint than conventional paper. Still, it's a nice product when it's finished, and I think that's a good thing. So I'm going to continue with in this vein. Does mean I've got to wait half an hour now whilst the paint dries, but such is life. Oh, and if you haven't seen the book, I will put some kind of link in the comments. There we go, finished. The question is this, because I'm going to do some more of those at some point. And I want to know, do you guys want them as that? Or do you want them with the tagline, Spider Dave is watching you pee, written down the front, which was the original idea? Now, answers in the comments section, reply videos, whichever you prefer. Anyway, that's 10 minutes. We're done. See you next time. Bye.